Hey, welcome back. A minute or so late here. Had to refill the water bottle. Posting the link in the chat there, and I'll also post it in Facebook group. I think I can get over there. Hope everybody's been doing well. Been crazy 2 weeks. Let's talk some photography here for the next hour or so. What do I need? Gotta get to the right thing. There we go. All right. Posting the link in there for these photos. And yeah, welcome to summer. What is this? June, what is it? The 5th? No, 6th, right? Yeah, 6th. June 6th. So Memorial Day weekend last week. Into summer, we are full on with the heat and humidity here. Man, it hit hard last week. Basically last Tuesday, it came in and pretty warm, and it's super humid though. So it's taken a while to get used to it. I don't think I'm used to it yet. Definitely not from a running standpoint. I've been doing a fair amount of running here the last few months, and got that Peachtree Road Race coming up here in a few weeks. So I'm starting to do some little faster, harder workouts, and it's tough in that humidity. That is for sure. It wiped me out and took me for threw me for a loop yesterday. I was out of it most of the day, and it finally caught up with me today, and ended up taking almost a 2-hour nap this afternoon. So kind of good, but I think I'm back now. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, that's for sure. I'm drinking a lot of water. So let's see what we have here. Okay, looks like there's been a few images posted in the last couple of weeks. Actually, quite a few images, which is good. Very good. So yeah, quite a bit of stuff to talk about. You guys have been busy. It looks like particularly, Simi's been busy. Did you get on to Florida? Looks like, yeah, maybe you went down to Florida or somewhere along the coast there, because I'm seeing a lot of look like tropical kind of flowers. Longwood Gardens. Lots of nice shots there, Simi. So yeah, we'll definitely go over that. I don't know where Longwood Gardens is. I guess we'll do a little research and see. Looks like Simi is back to using the camera after taking maybe a break off, taking some time off there earlier in the year. Yeah, looks like, Wes has posted some images. A couple? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so some images to go through here. So I'll wait a few minutes, see if anybody else pops in here. Hopefully everybody's seen the link. I posted the notice yesterday. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Facebook isn't linking up. Not that I go on Facebook very much, but it's not linking up. It's not showing it's not showing my profile image and that type of stuff. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I know why. Because there we go. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay. I had it so the VPN on, working earlier today. The VPN on, and it was not loading all the images. So I guess Facebook doesn't like VPNs. Probably because they like to take every bit of information they can about you and use it for nefarious reasons, I guess. So been a busy couple of weeks. Summer's definitely here. Been doing a lot of time with work, still catching up from all the stuff I was doing in April. Got a lot of follow-up meetings and stuff that have been taking up a lot of time, but can't complain, I guess. It means money's coming in, which is always good. And then between that and the running, putting a little bit more time into running here the last month or two. Haven't done any, well, not like I have in the last few months at least. Haven't done any real photography. But the good news is we are mostly back. Still a few places with I guess mask mandates, but for the most part, pretty much at least most of the people around here are vaccinated, I guess, and stores have opened up. So lots of travel. And lots of people traveling here this summer, it looks like. So maybe you'll have to think about planning a trip here later on this year. I don't know when, maybe in the fall. We're talking about that a little earlier in the week. Maybe look at doing something later on in the year. I think we're gonna have some family come down here in the summer. Since we're into summer here, probably have some family come down and maybe go visit some friends later on in the summer, but then maybe take a trip somewhere. I don't know. Although vacation rental stuff is way up. Cost of rental homes and stuff is way much higher than it was last year. Hey, Wes.
Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. You got a nice Florida shirt on.
Yeah.
You guys are in full summer mode there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees almost.
Oh wow, yeah.
Full on humidity, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. We had the upper 80s come back this last week, and then the humidity just came along for the ride. So yeah, it's summer's here. Hey James.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Looks like you're eating dessert right now. Looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Is that what that is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oreo cookie?
That's the cookie, English cookies.
English cookies. Okay.
Best cookies you can get.
They chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. They kind of look like chocolate covered biscuits or some kind of thing. Yeah.
When I make my tea, I'll bring the box back.
Okay. All right. Well, good. So did the heat and humidity hit you there this week, James? Did you get nice and warm and humid there?
I'm fine. If it's too hot, I'll come inside. If it's too cold, I'll go outside.
There you go. Yeah. That's thank goodness for central air. That is for sure. That is for sure. So yeah, definitely. Air conditioning's been running a lot here this last week. It all hit all at once within about a 2-day period. So
What do you have yours set at?
during the day about 77, 78, and then at night about 74, 75.
Wow. I have mine on 80.
Okay. Yeah. You keep the ceiling fan running though, right?
Yeah, I got some ceiling fans running. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a big difference having the air move. Sometimes, during the week, yeah, we normally during the work week, normally keep it about 78 or so, and then about 74 at night, I think is what we have it set at. Yeah, so a little cooler at night.
What's this, Wes? I've just looked at the photographs. James's crop.
Because that's like a tiny fraction of the original frame.
Oh.
I meant to go in and post the original to show you how far cropped in that is, but that's very cropped in. I'll try to put it up there.
So originally it was a panorama, and then you cropped it down to that.
Hey, Wes, you're learning. Well done, mate.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right for sharing online, but you never print that big.
Well, I'd like to see the other part of it before you cropped it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make it real quick here.
Post up what the original one was pre-crop.
Yeah.
Before James looked at it.
Yeah.
Well, this actually looks like it's cropped too much.
Oh.
Too much?
Uh-oh.
Are you feeling okay, James?
Yeah, what's going on? Is there something in those cookies? What's going on?
And the other thing is, hang on, so bring it up a bit.
That's funny. I never thought I'd heard James say you cropped it too much. That's funny. That's funny. You know, there's a lot of images. Looks like Simi went crazy with the camera.
It looks like you should have got it from the left a little bit. Don't worry about me. I want to see the original.
Can I just share it on my screen here? Let's see. Share screen.
Yep, you should be
Yeah,
able
I'm
to.
looking at it on my other computer.
This one. No, not that one. This one. Share. Okay, now.
You should be able to select the tab probably if it's a Chrome tab.
I'll be back. Just going
Oh, there it is.
You got it?
Work?
Yeah, there it is. You can see it? Yeah. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you had it pretty much right in the center of the frame then.
Yeah, I think you cropped it too much.
So what
All
are
right, so which way should I go with it here?
Bring it. So that's it. Come a bit further. Hang on. Let's get you on this one.
You have the official, the crop police are in charge here. They're gonna determine what is with which a legal crop or not.
The end of the story is it's what you like and what your client likes.
Well, the client
Is that what James likes?
I just give you advice.
Yeah, you don't have to take. Hey, you sound like me. I just give people advice. They don't have to. They don't have to listen to it or not.
Something more like that. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, moved it over a little bit in the.
Hold on, I'm going to put on my big one.
There's Dennis. Hey, Dennis,
Hi guys.
how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Watching
Now, what you got up there right now is what you cropped, right? Or you brought out.
yeah, I think
That's a little bit less of a crop, yeah.
Did you see earlier, Dennis? Your cousin has gone. I think he's going insane. He said that Wes cropped something too much.
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe old Crop Baboon said that.
Yeah.
Move it over to the left a bit. Oh, that's it. On that screen.
Like that?
Do it again. I'm looking at two computers.
You got to refresh your screen. Okay.
But yeah, that's what we're dealing with there. Is
Uh-huh.
Very heavy crop there.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you dropped it down to about 25%
You
probably.
don't really want it dead in the middle. You want it to the left or right. And I suggest the left a little bit because his head's turning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of turning towards where he might be going next.
Right. So
Basically, so you want him moving into that empty space. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that with a full frame camera, Wes.
Yeah, it's an all right photo. Like I said, I wouldn't print it large or anything, but it turned out okay.
Yeah. For sharing, yeah, came out pretty good. Well,
There you go, up there.
yeah. So there's a lot of images this week, which is good. Looks like Simi made up for last time not posting images for a couple months.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He posted a bunch of stuff. Longwood Gardens, is that a Florida thing?
Oh. There's a Longwood, Florida. I don't know where.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like I can't imagine that being in Connecticut.
Longwood, Pennsylvania, it says in the map here.
Okay. Maybe it's Botanic Gardens then. Yeah. Okay. I haven't looked at any. So yeah, a lot of images from there. So yeah, everything is in bloom too. So that's kind of nice. So before we jump into that, any photography purchases or news or anything anybody saw that want to talk about?
No.
Anything
Well,
different?
I bought myself a MacBook Pro with an M1 chip.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a photography purchase. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and I must admit, I loaded up GIMP and I loaded up Darktable,
Okay.
and they seem to function fine under the Rosetta 2 emulation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, did you notice a big difference with the new chip? Is it much faster?
Yeah, it is fast because I was looking at the Dell book, the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
It had a 4K screen on it, and it's supposed to have a really, really nice screen. But
Okay.
yeah, the battery life was between 4 and 6 hours if you use 4K screen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, whereas the MacBook's got the what do they call it, True in it. It's not 4K; it's about 2.5 in it, something like that.
Okay. All right. Yep.
The battery life is up to 20 hours
Okay.
on one charge. Yeah, and
Big difference.
yeah, and it's fast.
Mhm.
Apparently, it will operate the Intel stuff 60% faster than an Intel computer.
Wow.
And that's using the emulator. So I thought I'll just take a chance and have a go.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds pretty good. So you open up the Windows emulator then, and
Well, no, I haven't got Windows on it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mac, isn't it? It's got the Big Sur operating system, but it's
okay. Yeah.
running under the new. I think they've integrated the graphics in with the processor.
Oh, okay.
8 core, so that's why it's so fast.
Okay. Yeah. So everything's
Yeah.
all integrated. Oh, you started talking MacBook Pro, and I got Joe's attention.
Yeah, fast. Hello, Joe. How you doing?
Everything's. Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you going? How you doing, man?
Mark, here's a quick thing I was going to show you. That's some.
Mr. McVitie's. Okay. Digestive cookies.
When you
So
go
they're
to
high fiber? Are they high fiber cookies?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess.
High fat chocolate.
3%.
Yes, Steve.
I buy them because they're really good cookies.
That sounds like old guy cookies, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I was going to say hello to you, mister.
Right next to the prune juice.
yeah, dude. Hey,
I was going to say something in English, but I won't. I'll keep my
Those old McVitie's digestives have been around for a long, long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to know international area.
Yeah. They've been around before us, They was there long before we.
They're very good. You have one, you want to eat the packet.
That's it. You can't put them down. It's like Pringles.
Yeah. With the name digestive,
that digestive, yeah, that
keeps everything moving along there.
It just it keeps the flow going. Yeah, there's a particular. They've been around forever, but there's a particular point in life when you start eating them, right? Like,
I think I'm at that point in life myself now.
Yeah, we all end up at that point, but yeah, that's.
Dennis, do you ever eat Jaffa cakes?
Yeah, they're nice as well, but you can't stop eating them either.
I know. England does make good cookies.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much any cookie, if it's halfway well made, is one of those that you could just keep eating and eating and eating. That's the good and the bad thing about them.
Yeah.
Right. So what I've got to ask you guys is what I intend getting next is a monitor, 4K monitor to plug the MacBook into. So
all right.
But there's just so many out there. I've been looking at them. Some are phenomenal prices, like $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah.
I won't be buying any of those.
What size? How much screen area?
I was thinking of like 27 because this iMac's 27, so I'd like to keep it roughly the same size. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've got an iMac with the 27, and you got a MacBook Pro, new one. You want another monitor about the same size.
Yeah, because me and my cousin were discussing whether we'd buy a desktop again.
I said get a laptop and get a monitor. Just use both.
Yeah, and it seems that's the way to do it because that MacBook I bought, it's got a terabyte drive in it and 16 gig memory. So
Mhm.
When
It's going to do everything on
When did you buy
it? Yeah.
when did you buy it, Dennis?
This week.
Oh, this week. Okay.
Yeah. So I've loaded it up with open source software. The only thing I couldn't get working was raw therapy. Wouldn't even load.
I'm kind of curious because they're having the Apple event tomorrow, and they're gonna introduce new stuff.
They're going to release all the new stuff, which will be.
It's kind of curious that you literally bought it the week before WWDC when they're going to have announcements.
Yeah, they've got they got a new 24-inch out that
Right.
you can buy now, which is
Right.
M1 chip.
Yeah, it's got the M1. Yeah.
4.5K screen on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that expensive. It's cheaper than a MacBook anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I've heard. I haven't paid too much attention, but the Mac Minis, the new little Mac Minis, people are really liking the Mac Minis.
It's that new chip.
This M1 chip is phenomenal, really. That is so efficient. They say that a guy was downloading movies, like when they do their. It's got some special program they use. They make YouTube movies. And, he downloaded both files from the Dell and the MacBook, and the MacBook downloaded it in 5 minutes, and the Dell done it in 13 and a half. The same file. So,
It was able to process it that much faster.
Yeah, and they said that the fans were screaming in the Intel, and they weren't even on in the MacBook.
Yeah, that's the other thing is the heat. Yeah.
He said, "What 20 hours on a charge?" And I've been doing it. I've just not plugged it in. I was just running it all day, and it's fine.
Good. That's great.
Yeah. The only thing is, GIMP's loaded and working, and Darktable is. So I haven't been through everything yet, but it seems to function fine. Because that was my worry, whether Apple are going to stop you loading on all the third-party software.
Yeah, you said raw therapy wasn't working. Is that what you said?
I couldn't. I downloaded the file, wouldn't even load up, wouldn't even start.
Did you have considered it? I'm kind of curious with your decision making here because I'm not criticizing it. I was going through a similar thing. I almost bought the big iPad Pro. So I'm kind of curious. I was going to buy one of those 12.9-inch iPad Pros because they do so much stuff. I wasn't going to buy a new one. I was going to buy, I think it was a 3rd gen. They're really, really good prices on the 3rd gen, refurbished straight from Apple. So did you consider possibly getting an iPad with a keyboard and mouse and all that?
No, because it wouldn't have a terabyte hard drive.
Well, yeah, there is.
Limit you to applications on that.
What was that?
Does it not limit you to putting applications on that?
No, that's what I was worried about. But they got this Rosetta 2 emulation where you can load Intel programs. Anything that works on Intel chips at the moment will apparently run on the M1.
Well, don't they have I think you can get now do they not? Does the new one not have a terabyte? It has a half, doesn't it? I think it has.
iPad Pro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the one I bought was a 13.3 MacBook Pro.
Okay.
And it's got you can have up to 2 terabyte in it. But Apple's charges are unbelievable. It's like another 400 more for another terabyte.
Yeah, you do. You're going to need dongles and stuff. Yeah, I'm still not beyond it. I'm still kind of halfway on the fence, but not a new iPad Pro, but and it would definitely be the 12-inch. I want that bigger one. I already have the 10-inch, but that big one would be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Pretty useful, and they're so powerful.
Yeah, I can run a 6K screen on it.
On the MacBook Pro?
On the MacBook Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, go ahead.
You can do one screen up to 6K, I think. Haven't tried it yet, but I won't be buying a 6K screen anyway because I haven't got 6K eyes.
Yeah, you don't have anything.
Yeah. Well, 4K. That's what I was thinking. Some of the screens have got built-in hubs as well, so you only need your one cable to plug in, and all the ports are on the screen.
Yeah, so you could hook additional monitors onto.
Yeah. So and the screen charges the iPad while it's plugged in. I mean the MacBook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the USB-C, isn't it? It's just the one cable now.
Yep.
So
Interesting.
time will tell. But so far, I'm impressed that GIMP even works. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to play with the open source anymore, So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, I'm on Apple's site now looking at the iPad, the new iPad, and they have damn near the same capability. The new iPad, the one I'm looking at is the 3rd gen, so it's not quite as capable, but this one has the new M1 in it, man.
Yeah, I think this M1 chip is gradually going to end up in everything they make.
Yeah.
It's already in the Mini, and that's been out for quite a while, and people, like you say, Mark, have been raving about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a monitor that can take 2 inputs, then you can always have a Mini on your desk, and you can plug your laptop in as well. Have both up at the same time.
Yeah, you can get the 12.9 inch iPad Pro with a 2 terabyte drive in it, and that's why people are buying the 12.9 inch iPad Pro, because you can touch it. You know what I'm saying? So you can.
Yeah.
It's like getting the MacBook, but with a touch
screen. Yeah, they don't do the touch screen on the Mac.
It's going to be very expensive though with that.
It's got to be almost $2,000 for that 2 terabyte one, right?
It's $1,899. Yeah. It's a premium, but you know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot of flexibility with it as far as being able to take keyboards off, being able to attach it to stuff. You're still going to have and you know what I'm saying? That M1 is a game changer, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, because you can get a dock for the MacBook and just slot it in. You don't even have to have the lid open. You have a wireless mouse, and away you go. It's just basically the same insides as you're going to get in the 27-inch.
You've been able to do that though for quite some time, because I don't know if was I on the show with you, Mark, when I used to have a MacBook Pro.
I think so. It's been
until I bought
4 or 5 years.
I bought I had the white iMac before this iMac that I'm on now.
Yeah.
But while I had that, I had a MacBook Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to use that all the time. And I still have it. It's in the drawer. But fantastic device. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I had the big one, the 15.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always had these like attachments that you could slide them into. I used to keep mine. As a matter of fact, see this monitor right here?
Yeah.
That's the monitor that I still have from those days. Yeah, that's a 20 something. Yeah,
23 inch probably.
It might be a 32.
Yeah,
it might be a 32.
Okay,
but I still have it. I actually next to me that I can't. Well, maybe I can. Let me see. That's what I use. You see that big 65-inch next to me? That's what's my monitor right now.
So you are in the program.
I use that. You know what I use, Dennis, and I've used it ever since they made it available. An Apple TV, and you can make seamlessly an Apple TV into your second monitor just any time you want.
Yeah.
And you can just watch your mouse go right on over to it and do all kinds of stuff. So when I'd be editing, I would put, of course I used Lightroom. So I would put my graph, my grid, on the TV and still have pretty decent resolution, not quite as good as my 5K here. So I would edit on my 5K screen, but I could get really good with my 4K TV here. My 4K TV has really good resolution. And you know what I liked about it was the difference. So it allowed me to edit photos and immediately be able to see those photos on two devices. So I kind of balance how other people were seeing my images right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Well, I was playing this week. I sent my cousin a photography show off of the BBC.
Did you tape it tonight?
It's tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. The next episode. Yeah, it's the Great British Photography Challenge. Is it something like that? Yeah, but he can't watch it in America because you've got to pay for it because it's the iPlayer. It tell you straight away that you can't watch
VPN.
it. Right.
Yeah, you just need a VPN.
Yeah.
But what I've done was I downloaded it off the satellite, and I'm using a file called FileZilla.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
and I can log on to the IP address in the satellite box in the other room. Download the program, and I send it through on the cloud to my cousin, and it works fine in HD. Yeah.
So I watched the whole series, that show. So I'm waiting for my next one tonight.
I'm waiting for the next episode because at the moment it's new and it's one a week, So.
Yeah.
And that I'm glad it works. It worked fine, I don't know if that's quite ethical with the copyright. But,
hey, you're talking to the right guy about that. Let me tell you.
And then I tried to use FileZilla to get the MacBook to talk to this one, and but I found out that you can just drop it on AirDrop, and it works fine. AirDrop's magnificent.
It's so fast. It's the fastest way to just instantly. If someone has AirDrop, you just boom, and it's so fast.
Yeah, now I've only got 2 USB-C ports on my new laptop, and I think that's not going to be enough. I'm going to need a dongle, but I don't need nothing because it's all wireless.
That's what I'm saying. With the and it's the same thing on the iMac as well. Like, because I wirelessly make this TV next to me my second screen, and I could make the living room TV. Because I have Apple TVs everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I could make any of my TVs a second screen. It just right now, right? You know what I'm saying? On top of being able to use it with my phone, because of course I have the iPhone. But it's phenomenal. This TV that's next to me is actually a Fire Stick, but they have an app where I can use it just like I can an Apple TV. So I don't even necessarily have an Apple TV on this TV next to me. It has an Amazon Fire Stick, 4K Fire Stick, but it's still, I use it the same way.
It's great. I think the file I sent my cousin was 2.3 gigabyte.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 4-hour program on HD, and it's just straight through.
Yeah, that's cool. Yes, I do read the comments in Fringinator, and I'm going to.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah, he's in here. So he says, Dennis, that he has an Asus monitor, 29-inch 2K. It was $500. So, and that seems to be the range. I've got a 32-inch Acer monitor, and it's a 2K, 2.5K, and it was $375 or $400, and it's a really, really good monitor.
You know what are cool, Dennis, that I see, and I just don't have a need for it, but they have those kind of wraparound ones. They're like 39 inches, and they're about $3,000, I think.
Curved. They're going out now. I don't think they're too popular.
Yeah, you get into a weird aspect ratio. I think that's and you end up having to divide it up, I guess, into different. I mean, you can divide it up into different sizes, right? Yeah. So you get like one big wraparound one that you just turn into 3 monitors.
Yeah.
Do you think 4K is over the top for photography?
No,
No,
No.
not at all.
not if,
I don't
not if the
think it's
screen's
enough.
big enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go too big, the pixels are not the same, are they? You know, it's you might
Yeah.
say 4K, but the pixel spacings are a lot further out.
Well, it's the same as the cameras themselves, isn't it? Like they
Yeah.
all produce colors a little differently. So do the apps that we use, the programs we use. They produce stuff differently. They all, that's why we were just talking about trying to line the colors up and trying to see how everything looks on. Because before I send images out to anybody, I'm putting it on this phone. I've got another phone in front of me. I'll put it on multiple monitors in my house, just to try to get an idea of how someone is seeing my image on there.
What it looks like on all the different. Yeah, because every monitor, even if they're the same make and model, they're going to be a little different because they all have variations in manufacturing or whatever.
Would you go for 100% sRGB and 100% Adobe? Because some of them are not, are they? Some of them,
right?
Yeah, I think my big monitor here was like 99.5 or something sRGB.
right?
And
What about the Adobe colors though? Because it's 25% more in Adobe, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know if this particular monitor had Adobe color difference or not. Or
Will we see the difference? That's the thing.
yeah,
Probably
not. I don't know. I guess it would probably depend on the image and what you're viewing it on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you're watching it, if you're looking at it on your phone, you're not gonna.
It's having a 4K screen on your phone.
Yeah. But most people use their phone as their primary device.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the Dells, there was a lot of people saying they don't see a lot of point in having a 4K screen on a small screen computer. It's just wasting your battery. It takes the mobility away from your laptop. You want the hours on the battery rather than the 2K versus 4K.
Yeah. Doesn't ultimately isn't going to make a difference on what it looks like on the screen on a 4-inch, 5-inch screen. So, yeah.
The program me and my cousin have been watching. The guy's a professional photographer. What's his name? Rankin, and that something.
Rankin.
Yeah, some special studios in London.
Okay.
And these people, whether they were competition winners, there's half a dozen photographers who are. No one's getting chucked out and no one's getting slagged off. They're just introducing them, to professionals, aren't they? They're going out with professionals, and they're all being made to do different things out of their normal. Some of them are fashion photographers. Some of them are landscape, portrait, and they're all being made to do all of it.
Oh, there we go. We got Tim, at least audio.
Yeah.
That's a start. Yeah.
Maybe.
Is it dark in Chelmsford?
Yeah.
Power's out.
Oh,
there we go. Hey, Tim.
There he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. No, there are a lot of monitors, Dennis. It just depends how much you want to pay.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay $3,000. That's a dead cert.
Yeah, you pay more for the monitor than you did for the computer.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to buy that Apple monitor. The Apple has that.
Yeah, I see it. It's about $5,000.
Is it a 5K monitor?
The stand is another 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
It would be. Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's 6K, is it not? Is it a 6K monitor or something?
Yeah, it probably is, because that's what the MacBook Pro can run.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's a 6K monitor. It's supposed to be crazy.
So who would buy that?
Of course, I've never seen it. Hello. Yeah,
I haven't got 6K eyes. Have you, Joe?
Right. Yeah. Well, once it just depends, right? Like I can put these on and maybe I can see a little better. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. That's your school teacher mode, is it?
That's kind of part of it too, isn't it? Like not
Yeah.
James here is seeing a little differently than the rest of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I take mine off, I can still see you, but you're kind of blurred. So if I put them on, I see you.
Yeah.
I don't know which is better, taking them off or on.
Yeah. No, definitely. With this crew here, James, take your glasses off. We all look better.
Yeah.
Exactly. We improve. Yeah. Yeah. Take them off and have a few shots of tequila, and then I look a lot better. Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah.
Soften all the rough edges a little bit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're the portrait photographer, so you should make us all look smooth.
Yeah.
I'll give you more lines and wrinkles and spots.
Yeah. Turn up the contrast. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of contrast, let's contrast this conversation with
Wow,
Philip.
nice.
Oh,
Golf
This is
clap
really
for you, sir. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah, it is. Here all day, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Be sure to tip the wait staff.
Yeah,
All right.
it's the wait staff, exactly.
You got a lot of stuff here, so
Oh, this are really? Wow.
there's a lot. Yeah, Simi's been very, very, very busy, and then so.
I actually had a shoot last weekend. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I shot an event.
okay.
Not a very happy one, but I shot a funeral. But
Oh, the family related, or
yeah, well, not my family, but yeah. I mean, it's a family.
yeah. No, I mean your family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never really heard of a photographer taking shots at a funeral.
Really?
No.
Oh man, that's got to be the 4th or 5th funeral I've shot. You know, funerals. Think about it, James. Well, maybe it's an American custom, but funerals and weddings are when families get together.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's when you get families come together for weddings and funerals. So
Yeah, same as England.
yeah. So that's the reason you want to photograph it, because you
Right.
see Aunt Martha with
Right.
somebody that they've never seen. They haven't met Aunt Martha before or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the same as a reception, Joe? Do you go to the reception afterwards and show them all the photographs?
Yeah, you do. If you now, unlike a wedding, you assume that you're going to go here and go there and go there. With the funeral, it's very kind of piece by piece, if you will. It's very just depends on what the family wants, what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So do you soften the skin and all that?
do I what?
Do you soften the skin? Do you make them
I have to be honest. With certain events, weddings are tougher because you're doing literally all kinds of work. People expect magic at a wedding. All other events, birthday parties, baby showers, well, you know what? Weddings, and in my area, you've got the Mexican birthday, the 15th birthday.
Yeah.
Quinceañeras.
Yes.
The quinceañeras, if you're not familiar with, it's a lot like the Jews, right? What's the Jewish one? Where 13?
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a bar mitzvah, a quinceañera, and weddings. Those are very difficult things to shoot, right? Because you're going to have people expect magic. Birthdays, baby showers, all these other things, including funerals, you're just basically documenting stuff. So they're kind of the easiest thing to shoot, really. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know how to shoot, you're basically just kind of documenting stuff. So in my opinion, they're just really easy to shoot. I don't have to do a lot of editing. I kind of keep it on aperture priority, and just kind of, the cameras are so good. I just kind of worry about my aperture, kind of check my light out. I'm shooting in different ways before things kind of get going, and just making sure my lighting's right, making sure my shadows are okay. I am a strobe guy, as you guys know, so I did have my strobes there. I use them at key times. You know what I'm saying? I've done enough funerals where I kind of know how things go, even if I don't speak the language. And
So you know how to touch them up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but actually in camera, I believe it or not, I think I only moved a few sliders on maybe a dozen images.
You can use low speed as well because your client's not going to move.
Better than that, this client was burned. So this particular subject was burned. So that's even
That's a vacuum funeral.
Yeah, not a whole lot to touch up there.
So was it open casket?
No, cremation, James, is what I'm getting at. It's
Well, they could have had an open casket before they cremated.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That does happen. But,
some people go to the house and
they do visitation and then they cremate. Yeah.
You're right. That does happen. No, in this case, it was just a box.
Yeah.
So your photographs are foggy then.
Yeah, it's if you haven't shot one, it's one of those moments where I'm very glad nowadays, as opposed to the 40D. The other funerals I shot, I used to have the 40D, and anybody remembers those little shutters, just like really noisy shutter. You know what I'm saying? You might as well have a darn cymbal out there, just bam, bam, because everything's so quiet and people are very, somber. With the 7D Mark II, it's a lot quieter. They have so it makes it a lot easier. It's the second funeral I've shot with my 7D Mark II. Yeah.
To tell you the truth, Joe, I've never heard of a photographer doing a funeral.
I haven't. No. Must be going out.
I've never been to a funeral with one.
No, I wouldn't take a camera to a funeral.
Yeah.
Must be dying out.
Yeah, it's a dying trade. Yeah.
Funeral photography is a dying art.
Right. It's a dying. Yeah. Well, that's why guys like me are there. I am I just watched the Mike Tyson documentary. So I would be the Don King of photography, taking advantage of the opportunity to shoot any event at all. Yeah.
It's going to be the Joe D, famous for funerals.
The great thing about being a portrait photographer, right, where you shoot people, it's not about your images. It's not about these things behind me. It's about the relationships. So the minute somebody deems you as no longer a photographer per se, but Joe, hey, I need some photos. I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like I have this going on. I need you to do this for me. Can you do it? Yeah, absolutely. I'll do it. I've had offers for me to fly to Colorado because they had a funeral in Colorado. They wanted me to shoot it. Yeah. When you build relationships, if it's whatever's happening in their lives, they will come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that trust. You have
two cameras with you. You can put one on the body and take a picture of the camera.
Oh my God! Like a GoPro or something.
Yeah. Action cam to a whole new level.
Yeah. If I was willing to sacrifice one, I could put an old GoPro as they're going into the what do they call that? The churn, the oven. As they're going into the oven.
Yeah, because they'll link to the phones. They can do live stream to your phone. So you can capture all the video.
That's completely sick, man. Oh my God. Yeah. But no, this is a very large family. So a very large family. The family hadn't gotten together for well over 15 years. So it was a very special thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I've actually worked in a crematorium, Joe.
You see it in
the previous life, and I don't think they would let me in with a camera.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think that would have been very, very good. I would have got the sack.
Like I say, funerals and weddings, man, that's when people get together. And I tell you, while we're talking about death, I don't think you guys have realized how many times this guy has shot the last photo of someone being alive. And that's how dead serious I take it, honestly. I am very serious about it. I am. I'm very serious about it. Sometimes people are uncomfortable, and I just remind them, somebody here that I am taking a photo of today will no longer be with us in a month.
Well, I say that when I go back to England, who's going to be alive?
Yeah, you come home and half your friends are gone.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm only visiting.
when you start eating digestive cookies, you're getting to that age, right? Where you kind of And the worst thing is, Joe, when you come back to England and that, and you find your friends have died, and it was there around.
And it was around this. You know what around this, Joe?
Do you know what around is, Joe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Their turn. Yep.
It was their turn, exactly. Yeah, I knew what he was saying. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
That's all right. My cousin's translating into American for you.
They don't do that much over here. When I've been out, keep your own drinks, and I think it's better.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, all this funeral talk is killing me. Let's go.
Oh! He's been practicing, folks. He's been practicing.
Yeah. So let's get through it. We got a lot of stuff to get through, but no, that is interesting though, because you are right. It's when families get together and they want to document that because it might be the last time, especially if it's an older person. I
have had it. I all jokes aside, it's happened at least a handful of times where I shot a bunch of stuff like that at an event, and then I get the call, hey, do you have the photos of this person? And they'll send me one picture of them. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of think so. Why? Well, he's no longer with us. Can you get photos to us? You're the last.
The price goes up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's when the fee goes up. Yeah, I can get you that image.
That's where the Don King goes up. That's why I wish I had hair. That way I could just.
Oh man,
the fee is as high as my hair. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, speaking of another photographer that doesn't have any hair on his head, we got Simi here, and he's posted. Yeah. So this looks like. I don't know, when did he take this? It's not showing the. For some reason, I'm not getting the metadata there. No, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So this was taken back at the end of April, but kind of put an artistic filter on it. Looks like looks like a painting or watercolor or something on that. That's kind of cool.
Wow, there is a lot of photos in there.
Yeah. Simi went crazy. He went to Longwood Gardens. Nope. Huh? No. Oh, I'm getting ads. There we go.
Yeah. You're not paying for it anymore, are you?
Yeah. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Yeah.
Have you not got an ad blocker on then?
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah, I do. I've got it. Yeah, I've got the ad blocker turned off. So where's this back at? April 9th. Okay, so last couple months ago.
Is that someone on someone's back? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, where? An image?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the other one still.
Okay. I was like,
I think it's just like a couple hugging.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Joe sees that.
A couple hugging at the end of the pier. Yeah, of the jetty.
Oh, that was the other one.
Yeah. There we are. Now we're on the rocks. I was like, Joe, where are you seeing people in these rocks? Wow.
Yeah.
Way off in the distance.
I want to take what you're taking. What's going on?
Exactly. You don't see the people, man.
Yeah. I see a shopping cart, but I don't
I see a shopping cart, man. In the house.
Well, I'm sure we could fit one in if you wanted one.
Yeah. Because it's brittle beauty. Yeah. And a neat, great foreground light. Yeah. I think we're jumping into, there we go, Longwood Gardens, which apparently is in Kennett Township, Pennsylvania. So
Yeah.
out there near Philadelphia, looks like. So these are, wow, I wouldn't expect, well, I guess, when I saw this image, I was like, oh, that's got to be down in Florida or something because of all the flowers, but I guess that's up in Pennsylvania. So I'm assuming it's a botanic gardens of some kind. But yeah, everything is in bloom.
Yeah, that would have been quite difficult there because you'd expect that to blow out, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yep. He's got the F18. Yeah. So I don't know. Must have just been.
Must have had his filters on.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Well, you're special. One group on this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. One group is all it takes. Well, these flowers are I'm really interested in these flowers. That's really neat. They're just kind of, it's almost like, I won't say like, but yeah, hanging flowers of whatever kind they are. That's neat.
Yeah.
And we got
I've got a tree in the backyard that puts off very similar purple flowers, but
really small little purple flowers. Yeah.
they're like small, but they grow like in small strands like that, and they grow up though.
Huh.
It looks very waterfall.
Yes.
This is very much down. Mine kind of go up, and they're a little more dark purple.
Yeah. Yeah, these are very cool. Oh, upgrade to play. I'm gonna turn on my ad blocker next. Yeah.
See, Simi saw James' photography. He comes after you, man. He doesn't, you know.
He's copying.
Yeah, he comes after you, and he does not like the competition. He does not.
Yeah.
We played with Simi's photographs a couple of weeks ago, and I've done one of his peer.
Okay.
I better not put it on until we ask his permission.
So this is, I'm assuming, azaleas are in bloom. And so take it May 13th. So yeah, right at the beginning of May. Love the purple on that, or the pink. Fuchsia. Is that fuchsia? I guess it would be fuchsia.
Oh boy, fuchsia.
Ooh, interesting post-processing. You did put a little bit of a kind of filter or desaturated parts of it. That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of blowing out those blacks, like giving it that faded look a little bit. Love this. That's the only reason I kind of, you just kind of blow out those backs, that bottom part of your curve there on on the dark side there. Yeah, you just kind of lift that up there. There you go.
Much better.
Much better.
Yeah, Simi's doing different things now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets out into the.
This would have been a good one for his little trick where he makes it spin and stuff a little bit, you know?
These are, let's see what it is. Kind of flower.
Oh, yeah. James has got to be feeling the pressure. He's got to be feeling a lot of pressure right now. Yeah.
Photographing gardens and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a direct shot.
Got to go eat some more digestive cookies. It's like,
What's so wide down?
Yeah, this is a direct shot at James right here.
Shot across the bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are these.
That's an interesting plant. It's a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tree.
It looks like some kind of tree. Which,
and that's up there in Connecticut.
Yeah, it's like this is in
Pennsylvania,
Kennett Township, Pennsylvania. So that's South Philadelphia, right up there, kind of.
So that's an East PA sort of.
Yeah, southeast, far southeast Pennsylvania. Yeah, wow. Philadelphia, basically. Yeah.
I wonder what those smell like. I wonder if they're.
Oh, they're probably really, really fragrant. Yeah.
Dead
Yeah.
people.
Dead people. I smell dead people. What was that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that wasn't that a movie?
I see dead people.
I see dead.
Sixth
people.
Sense.
Yeah,
Sixth Sense, yes.
yeah. I see.
I smell dead people.
Smell. Yeah.
Well, these looks like a honeysuckle of some kind. Those little ones where you can. We had these, as a kid, you could take out like this little thing, and it'd be a little bit of nectar on it. You would get.
That's the fuchsia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you eat it or what?
You just take out this little part here. You just kind of pull that out, and there's like a little drop of nectar at the bottom of it.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably killed the flowers when we did it, but
For a little drop of nectar, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're 6 or 7. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, this is cool. You got different colors at different spots. So you've got this pink up front, you got the yellow in the middle of the picture, and then you go back to purple and pink in the back. Yeah, so that's a neat layering of colors in the image. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, upload, yeah, upgrade.
When I first looked at this, I thought it was 2 frames added together.
Oh, yeah.
That stalk is right in the middle to the step.
Oh, yeah. Because of the way the light is? Yeah.
Yeah. And you got that stalk right in the middle, just like it's a separator.
It looks like a reflection, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It does look like a reflection.
That's clever. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need 20 millimeter at f wide open. Yeah. Get that. Very nice. This is nice. I would take out the stray fern leaf over here. This little guy. You could that'd be difficult to get rid of, but you could do that. Yeah.
Crop
The colors are great.
You'd have to hold it with your hand or something.
Yeah.
Get it on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, crop it over to the right hand side.
Yeah, crop it.
Mm-hmm. Drop it.
Crop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colors are fantastic.
That is that's a cool one. Yeah, definitely.
Like, oh, these things. What are these things called? Oh, we used to have them in our garden in when we lived in Illinois.
Yeah, they're called flowers.
Oh, there's a variety of. Oh, here it is.
It's pretty good, yeah. Nice focus in the middle there.
Whoa, I'm trying to. I can't read that. Lily of something. Yeah, but these whatever flowers these are, they bloom all summer. So they come out in the spring and they would just fall off, and you could pick up, and they would just keep. You'd get 5 or 6 blooms out of them over the from like April through October. So they're kind of nice for a garden. If the deer don't eat them.
If he'd had his large format camera with him, he could have got that background in focus.
Yeah. If he had a large format camera, and then if he had it with him.
I'm surprised he didn't stack it. Huh?
Yeah.
I kind of like it out of focus.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's with the 20 millimeter again. Yeah. So nice up close and.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's as blurred as it is with a 20 mil.
Well, that's a full frame camera though, and he was close focus. So
What's on it?
Yep, that's gonna. Oh, there's some people in it. Looks like a school group in the background. What do you think? Yeah, some kids in the background there. Yep. That's kind of neat.
150th. That's kind of fast for him, isn't it? Man, he's
Yeah.
way out of his element here.
Yeah. He is testing new grounds.
Yeah, he is. Man.
Okay, kind of interesting study of the tree trunk there.
Yeah.
Looking at this and looking at his other ones, this looks more like it was HDR. So much brighter than the others.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah. No, this is nice. Get rid of the guy in the background.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, that's cool. I like the bark and the contrast of the ferns and the tree. Is that with 24 to 120? Very nice. Ooh. It's an interesting treatment of this one.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's sepia. What would it be? It's almost like, I don't know.
Well, to me, it looks like you kind of color the shadows. So you make the shadows a little more, I don't know, purplish red or something.
Yeah.
And then that gives it that tint along the whole frame here. And then again, messing with those blacks.
Yeah. Maybe tweaking the blacks a little bit.
Yeah.
The thing is that my opinion on this one is when I look at it, I'm looking directly at the center because that's where my eyes are going, but it's blurred.
Yeah, the center is blurred. The stuff that's in.
But that's where my eyes are attracted to, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's whatever the treatment is. The adjusting the colors on this is just what's really intriguing to me. But yeah, you are right. It is kind of blurry, right in the very foreground, and then right in front of you, and then it's kind of in sharp off to the right and second level back in the middle. But initially, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good background image,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, would be a good one to like. Oh, kind of cool.
I like this one.
Yeah. Study of all the different tree trunks. Kind of symmetrical. Interesting. Yeah, you had a busy day at Longwood Gardens.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is more azaleas blooming. You need to come down here first part of April, Simi. You get this down here.
Yeah, there was a golf tournament there not too long.
Yes.
For that, yeah.
Famously, yes, just they actually, I was reading about that because everybody wonders how do they get the azaleas to bloom right in.
They do that. Yeah, they bring them in.
They bring them in, but then they also, if the azaleas if some certain ones are starting to bloom too soon, they actually put ice around them, around the base of the plants to cool them down so they don't bloom as fast. And all kinds of tricks they do to try to make sure that all the azaleas are in full bloom during the tournament. Yeah.
Wow.
They do that on movie shots. So when I was on a movie shot, they wanted these flowers and they brought them in. They had a load of flowers and put them in the yard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Upgrade. Okay. So this kind of looks like an English garden? I don't know. I like the fountains.
Yeah.
Tree is kind of interesting. Yeah. That's kind of neat with the blue in the pond there, and then the green. And I don't know, it looks like he maybe added some texture to it a little bit. On the stones, the brickwork here. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, man, 1/3200th of a second. He is way out of his element.
Yeah.
This guy is way out of his element. I don't know.
Probably still recovering from this shoot.
Yeah, I mean that
Weeks later, he's probably still like, what do I do?
firing that fast, he probably blew his camera right out of his
Yeah.
hand there, yeah.
Oh, I like this. It's kind of inside the atrium or greenhouse.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a Dennis shot right here. I've seen Dennis shoot some stuff. He's coming right after you, big guy.
He looks. It's a bit like Kew Gardens.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He's coming after you, man. Yeah. He starts shooting funerals, and I know what's happening here.
Yeah. Another view, another perspective on in the same building, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh. Okay, now he's back. No, this was before, so I know this was a couple weeks earlier. So he went crazy. Went to Longwood Gardens, did all those shots after this, and I'm sure the next few months all we're going to see are ocean shots. Now he's got to get back to normal.
Yeah. Back to normalcy, yeah.
West Wharf Beach in Madison.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, this is normal. 3:01.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
5 minutes.
I think his camera, when it went to 1/3200th of a second, was like, what in the hell are you doing? His camera must have just reached out and smacked him. Like, you're out of your mind, son. What are you doing?
You won't suffer from any hot pixels at those speeds.
Yeah. That's true.
5-minute exposure, man.
Yeah.
God, I've never in my life done anything that long. Never.
Really? You never?
Nuh-uh. I can promise you. The longest thing I've ever shot is like fireworks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
He must stack 2 10 stops on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's just
Got to be. Yeah.
God.
I think he's got a 13 stop now. He said.
Oh, did he get a specialty one, kind of like a or something? Yeah, that must have been.
That's a big difference between a 10 stop and a 13 stop. That's a
that must have
pretty dramatic difference. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big difference. I had a 9 stop, and I thought, well, it must be near enough a 10, but it's nowhere near it. It's like the 10 stop's double.
It's double, every time.
Every time is doubled. Yeah. So yeah, 13 to 10.
I wonder, because I've got a 10, and I wonder if like a 13 is still black, or does it start to get kind of chrome looking? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen one in person to know.
Because I remember when I shot that, what was it, that weird sun or moon or whatever, and you had to have that.
The eclipse.
That's the eclipse, yeah.
The eclipse, you had to have that like aluminum looking type filter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Solar filter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you did that, Mark, didn't you?
Yeah. And when I shot the eclipse a couple years ago, and you had that, and it's a solar film, and it's.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wonder if when you start getting above a certain level, that you start getting that kind of look to that filter, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be so dark.
Yeah.
I remember the guy who had to burn straight through the shutter.
Yep.
Yeah, burnt the shutter and sensor. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw there were people when we were at wherever we went to view it. There were people that didn't have any filters or anything over their camera, and they were shooting it. And they're gonna have there's a lot of destroyed cameras there because even though it doesn't look dark, it is. I mean, it looks dark, but you're just getting that full sunlight straight in. Yeah, not good.
Not good. Yeah,
there were a lot of melted sensors that next day.
Yeah, a lot of sensors going kaput.
Yes. Yep. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so I'm wondering, this might be, is it that same, I don't know if this is the same, no, maybe that same jetty that he had in that other picture, but obviously a completely different feeling on this one. It's black and white 30th
Yeah,
of a second.
looks good in black and white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is badass. I swear.
This is
Yeah,
great.
I love it. Yeah.
The great black and white.
The only way to make me and James happy at the same time is to really crop this.
Well, I was just going to say something. I just did it on my other computer. And you see, here's the shot, right? Now look at this. It's fine. But you can hardly see these three people, right? If you click it once and bring it down,
Yeah.
I think it makes it more dramatic. And you can see the people.
There you
So I
go.
would say crop it just a little bit, but
Yep.
And as long as it's black and white, I'm happy. So you know,
well, I think it's good that it's black and white because the foam of the ocean turning white gives it that extra contrast.
Yeah.
Separate.
Yeah. No, it's
I think it's good. It just needs to be cropped.
yeah, it has a lot of energy, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah. So what black and white does, like you said, when you take that to bright white, when you go to black and white, it makes a huge difference on the emphasizing the water.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Really like it. Ooh, wow.
Huh. I like that. It's very,
Looks like sand.
yeah. These are, he says they're piles of shells. So these are shells from, yeah, like snails or mussels or, oh, look at that.
But even the water is what I'm talking about.
The water looks like sand. Yeah.
Almost looks like sand out here, like
Yeah.
sand dune or something.
What is that? Okay. Yeah. 30-second exposure.
Or like if he was out there in Salt Lake or something, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kind of the salt flats. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the water was really calm. For sure. That's kind of cool. He's got that line. It just kind of, if you start at the beginning of the image here with the shells and you just kind of follow it all the way through, your eye kind of follows that line all the way through, you know, from kind of lower right up through the middle of the image and exits kind of.
It does a
2/3 up on the
similar
left.
thing as if you're trying to shoot that like 2-lane road that goes to nowhere. Like it's kind of cool to have a 2-lane road that kind of goes a ways off in the distance and it curves. Same thing with the railroad track, like a railroad track when it goes way off and then
curves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of that same effect. It just kind of tails off and your eye just kind of naturally.
A lot of nice lines there. It's
very nice. And Jose was out monkeying around one day and took this shot.
Me and my brother. How did he get this portrait of me and my brother? How did he do that?
Yeah. Schmidt's red-tailed monkey
Look at
in
that.
the forests of Central Africa. Wow. Taken at the zoo in LA. But, yeah. This is a great shot, though. I really like this. They're both kind of looking at something off to the. Yeah, that's nice. Good one, Jose. I like that. Olympus. This was wow. You got a new camera? Look at that. The M1 Mark III. And what happened to the Sony?
Yeah.
This was taken just a couple days ago. Wonder if he's being sponsored by Olympus now.
ISO 5000. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was? Yeah. ISO 5000. Micro Four Thirds. I know. Upgrade to Flickr Pro. Okay. There we are back. Oh, this was taken just a couple weeks ago. In northern Connecticut, close to Massachusetts. So I wonder if this was the same area where we had those other shots last 2 weeks ago. Maybe. But nice and black and white. And the light's great.
Yeah, this is a great one.
I can't do much of it.
No.
Would you crop it, James?
Well, I'm looking at it, and my eyes go to the water in the middle, and then as you go to the outside, it's just darker than worn off, and you have to think to yourself, well, what's there? You have to look at it. It's quite pull the rest of it up a little bit. I know he's trying to get the contrast on the thing, but it makes the rest of it boring.
All the stuff on the edges.
Yeah, all those light parts just pop right off. And that rock right at the bottom of your frame.
Yeah, the rock down here at the bottom and the
Perfect spot. How it just it's like a spotlight right there.
Yeah.
And all I can picture is one of my models just right there. Bam.
I hope she has a towel. She'll have a wet ass.
James is concerned for her safety and well-being.
Yeah. Patience of a Water. Classic shot of Kent Falls.
Oh.
40 minutes to complete, mainly due to the amount of people streaming in to take. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you had to wait for no people on the shot.
Yeah, he sped this one up too, 1/5 of a second. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a hurry. A lot of people around there.
So he said you had to wait until and he still got a couple, which he was able to take out.
Sometimes that's just what you got to do, and then probably take multiple frames and just paint them out later. Yeah. But
he wanted to get the whole, at the top of the falls, way up there at the top of the image, all the way coming down.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
See that. Yeah.
But
it's cool. I think
that's one of those. You got to wait till the light was good, but the time of day with the right light meant that there were a lot of other people out looking at it as well.
That's tough to do, isn't it? You're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. In that moment, you've probably only really got 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe to get that light the way you wanted it at that moment when it happens, Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, I think maybe Jose has changed cameras. He's now shooting with Olympus now. Maybe he got a deal on one, right? Because aren't they? Yeah. Since they're not gonna be making cameras anymore, or they got sold, right? Yeah. See, Wes sees these all the time, right in his backyard, right? You just have him walking through your backyard.
No, not around here.
No. It's a little too far north in Florida for these.
Right next to the alligators, yeah.
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 Oh, nice. Yeah, I think he switched to Olympus. Is what I'm getting there.
He's a switcher.
Cascade, 50-foot gorge, a thunderous but not too buggy. So this is fairly, what do you say, 50 foot? Yeah, 50 foot drop in the falls. So this is nice and tight framing here.
Yeah.
Not too much. What do you think, James? Would you crop it even more?
No, I like this because your eyes go to the water anyway, but your eyes also go to sort of like the edges of the water where it shows the colour of the rock. And I think it's nice. And then you've got the green, which is nice as well, but it's not like it's dark where you can't tell what it is. It's still beautiful where you know what it is, but it blends in with the rest of the picture. And I like at the bottom where you catch at the bottom where it just hits the water at the bottom.
It goes away, yeah.
No, it doesn't need to be cropped.
You got the,
cool shot, man.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, waterfalls are cool. And there we go. And this is James's answer.
He went to James went to Longwood Gardens. I mean,
Yeah.
Simi went to Longwood Gardens. James went to the Yard of the Month.
Yeah, James went to his neighbor's house.
Actually, this is 2 houses down from me.
Took a road trip.
So what I told you before, what I do is they tell me you've got Yard of the Month, then I go down and take a photograph of them. And the people love the pictures, but I have to give them about 4 photographs, like this one, the next one, and I give them 2 more. But they love the pictures. I went on a walk yesterday around some kind of pathway, but I didn't see any pictures to take, so I just left it as these.
I don't know, man. My eyes go right to the sign. I think I would have cropped this.
Bullshit, fuck off.
There you go. He cropped it. See, he cropped it.
Yeah,
He cropped it in.
he did.
Just to
There
tell
you
you
are.
that the sign.
I was waiting for your action, Joe.
Oh, that's too funny, man. Yeah.
Did your eyes go straight to the sign?
Yeah. They went straight to the sign, exactly. Yeah, that's funny.
That's pretty good. There we go. Great egret. This is a great shot, Wes. I like the light on this one. Late afternoon?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Good shot.
Yeah, nice reflection off the water and everything. Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
coming in from the right, so it's nice. You don't have to crop it.
It'd be a little better if that little speck that's in the water right to his left, if that was an alligator about to eat him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could probably make that be an alligator. I have enough shots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the shopping cart about to get all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, the light really highlights the green around the eyes.
Yeah, that little speck of green. Yeah.
Yeah, the reflection of the moon in the corner would have been good.
What the
Yeah.
reflection in the water? Exactly.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, okay. This is the one we were discussing.
Wow.
It's nice, Wes. It's a good shot.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done. Absolutely. All the water splashing off the wings. There's a lot of action there, a lot of energy in there.
Did you do a burst on this, Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As fast as the EOSR will go anyway, which is not very fast.
Yeah.
You
What
just
does it do? How many shots does it do?
It claims 5 per second, but I don't even think it's that fast. It's more like
Okay.
3 probably.
Okay.
Oh man. See, you should have like leaned back in your chair at that point and go, yeah, single shot.
No need to waste memory card space. What do you mean burst mode?
Yeah, just burst mode my ass. Single
I
shot.
caught this with a large format. This was a large format camera.
Yeah.
Not this was like 4x5.
Got it on film.
If it was large format, I'd be really
Large
surprised.
Yeah.
And we got Silver Springs, Florida. Welcome to paradise.
This is
That's only funny to photographers, isn't it? Like you could not tell that to anybody else. It's only funny to this crowd.
Yeah, that's an inside photography. Yeah, one shot.
I like the wide angle on this. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sometimes it's kind of fun to have. I've been playing with this with my phone since the phone has the wide angle now.
okay. Yep.
You know, and trying to get like he did. Like the Silver Springs looks pretty accurate, but everything else around it is wide. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And trying to play around with that effect, where the center is kind of accurate looking, but everything you're seeing wide.
You got this
wrap around.
distortion around everywhere else. Yeah.
I think you should have a little dog walking across.
An alligator.
Yeah, I say there's an alligator right there underneath that sign somewhere, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
That's neat.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice shot.
A tiger at the zoo looking depressed. Yeah.
Dude, you could go to your local tattoo shop and sell that to them. There is a chick out there just dying to get that tattoo right now. Isn't there? Like, I could see them
Probably.
getting it on their thigh or something, right? Like that's
Yeah.
someone's next tattoo right there. That's awesome.
That could be a personal pussy.
Now, Jose, my focus is going right to the eye, so I think you should have cropped this a little bit more that way. Really focused on the
Right
print
there.
coming off the tiger's eyes and stuff right there. He did a good job with it. This is fantastic, man.
Yeah.
I like that. It's cool when you can go to a zoo and get some decent stuff.
Mhm.
Did he do this with his Micro Four Thirds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering maybe he switched. Or he got a second kit. Because, yeah, he's been all Sony all the time for the last few years.
He's got that new 100 to 400 lens that they just put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ISO 2000. Oh, is it that dark, do you think? Or what's happening here?
Yeah, it's probably dark, yeah, because he's wide open. Well, he's at 400. So the fastest he's got is 6.3. So, yeah, it's probably...
He probably wanted it noisy because it's not pin sharp, is it?
Here's
Yeah.
my version.
Yeah.
I have not shot with fourth third side. I'm trying to.
It's equivalent of 800 millimeters. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was either really dark or, yeah, he wanted to get a little bit of a effect from the sensor noise.
Good job, man.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Upgrade. There we go.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting into garden flower photography. Simi and James and Dennis comes back.
Yeah.
This is a big crop. This is a vicious crop, as my cousin would do.
But you know what? Before you tell them how you did it, it's a bloody nice photo.
Yeah.
You like it, do you? Yeah.
Yeah, after the crop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think had the photographer used a large format, he could have got that background in full focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the object on this one.
Yeah.
Yes, do you have the original photograph? Because you had it, you showed it on the site one Sunday evening a long time ago.
Yeah. It was. This is just a tiny fraction of it. It's probably a 16th of the photograph.
Wow.
So this is like 20 pixels all together out of that photo.
Yeah. It's like just a small proportion of the in focus.
So was the shot of the whole garden, and then you just picked out these few blooms?
Yeah. Because I took it wide open, f1
Okay.
1.2. So
Yep.
you're going to get that glow and softness around it.
Yeah.
But the rest of it I just cropped away.
Yeah. Huh. Now it came out very good. And here we go.
Yeah.
Same thing. Got the
This
the
was
common
what
dandelion.
I was basically just standing above that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, that 1-2 makes
Yeah, the 1-2 makes it effortless to destroy the background.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's nice. Nice bright yellow right against the ground. Very nice. Good stuff, gentlemen.
All right.
And once again, the show host has nothing to contribute. So
And I didn't want to make you feel lonely, so
yeah, I know. Well, thanks for
yeah.
Well, Well, Joe, you've done a shoot, so we expect to see some next time around. Then.
Yeah, we're dying to see some images. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Hope you don't have any dead pixels in those shots.
oh,
Joe, did you tell him how to pose?
Was it was it a smoking hot model?
yeah, definitely.
Oh boy.
It's you know, funerals in Phoenix have to be done early because
Yeah.
you know there is
Especially
that.
in the summer. Yeah.
There is yeah. I actually had to wear pants. That's a big deal here. You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't wear the shorts and the Carhartt shirt to the
I
funeral?
have not wore. I am almost dead serious. Okay, when's the last time I wore pants? I wore pants, God, about a year ago, I think. It has to be a year.
Yeah. And it's just shorts every other day. Yeah.
I don't, you know what? I might not have wore shorts. Yeah, all 2020, I didn't wear shorts. I mean, pants. I'm sorry. I didn't wear pants that whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You don't
always.
need to. I mean, it never really gets that cold in Phoenix,
No.
even in the winter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Joe, what pants are in English?
Yeah, do you know what pants are in England?
What's that?
Yeah, they're not trousers, they're underwear.
So I'm glad you wore your pants.
Yeah. I know all the Americans call them pants, but over here, pants is just underwear.
Underwear. Okay.
Oh,
So what do
really?
you call pants then?
Yeah.
Pants are trousers, yeah.
Trousers. Okay. All right. So, okay. So you
Wow.
put pants on, then you put your trousers on over your pants.
That's it. You always wear your trousers over your pants, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Well, now,
You learn
something new. Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Proper English. That's why we've got the Brits on there.
Things English, and of course it's got a different meaning there when something's pants.
That's why you got to come to Mark's photography spot, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, New American
It's English.
Pants today is
Yeah. When they call something pants, it means it's crap, you know?
Oh, okay. So that was a pants shot?
That was a pants shot, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
So what happens if you crap your pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I do that as well. Depends what kind of party you've been to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
man.
Oh, that's a good place to leave this show, I think.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Hey, thanks for showing up, everybody. Back in 2 weeks. So what is that? The Father's Day. It'll be Father's Day. It'll be the Father's Day Spectacular. Right? Yeah, 2 weeks from now is Father's Day.
I won't be here. I'll be. My grandkids are visiting, so
Fun!
So that'll be cool.
That's going to be fun. Is it going to be the first time you've seen the newest grandkid?
No, that's my other daughter.
Okay.
That had my fourth grandchild, but no, this will be the three of them. They'll be here all at one time, raising hell. So
Oh boy, have fun with that.
Yeah, that'll
Put away all the breakable stuff.
Trust me. Yeah, I'm thinking about
Put away all the devices.
Yeah, that 65 inch is a big target.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the TVs, yeah. Just begging for handprints, sticky, little sticky fingers, huh? Like kids have sticky fingers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll love every minute of it. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know you'll. That'll be fun. So, you enjoy that. Everybody have a good couple of weeks, and we'll be back on the 20th. Good seeing you, Tim, Dennis,
Yeah,
James,
see you,
Wes.
See you.
All right, take care. All right.